What is up, guys? It's Jake with BulletSafe here. Santa brought us a little early Christmas present. He wanted us to have some good times out here at the Selmark Ranch. So what we've got is a Wilson Combat full auto 9mm. We're gonna put not only Bob, his new vest, which I'll tell you about here in a second, to the test. We've got a nice pile of cinder blocks over there that we're gonna let the old full auto 9mm eat on. So before we get to the full auto fun, we got a couple other treats for you guys. Stick around, it's gonna be a fun one. All right, guys, like I said, Santa brought me an early Christmas present with the full auto. He's also brought one to you as well. What we've got here is a brand new product being released by BulletSafe. What it is it's the upgraded version of our tactical vest. So you might be familiar with the BulletSafe tactical front carrier. It's a MOLLE system that replaces the front side of the VP3. Well, many of you had asked for something that was a little bit more robust. So this is what we got for you guys. It's very similar to our tactical front carrier. You've got full MOLLE loops up here. You've got the Velcro pockets here. One major upgrade that comes with this new tactical vest is our new shoulder strap system. So what we did is you've got the normal Action Flex shoulder straps here. That way you get a little bit more flexibility, more of a concealed or a more customized fit, but you've also got a rigid strap here. Now the purpose of this rigid strap is once you do add those plates to either the front or the rear plate pocket, you still have the Action Flex giving you a little bit of flexibility, but that rigid strap's gonna kick in once all that weight comes down, and it's gonna give you a nice solid feel to the vest with the plates. So outside of the new shoulder strap system, we've got a few other upgrades as well. So like I mentioned, tactical front carrier only had MOLLE in the front. So with this new tactical vest, not only do you get MOLLE in the front, you're gonna get MOLLE in the rear as well as Velcro MOLLE. That way, if you wanna add any sort of patch to the back of the tactical carrier vest, you're more than welcome to do so. If I didn't explain that well enough, there's plenty of other details as well as pricing on our website, www.bulletsafe.com. You'll be able to find the vest there. Now, before we get into the full auto fun, I wanted to show y'all another cool toy I've got here. This is the Benelli 1014 military spec semi-auto shotgun. We've got it loaded up with a 12 gauge, 1 ounce slug, moving it over 1,500 foot per second. We're gonna figure out how bulletproof these cinder blocks are. All right, so tickle me surprised, but that honestly, and I may be naive on this one, did a lot less damage than I thought it was. We had a bet going with all the camera guys here. We're thinking at least 3 cinder blocks. Made it through in 1 cinder block. So it obviously destroyed the top part of that first cinder block and kind of pushed some rubble back there against that second one. But this the second one's pretty much unscathed. So we're gonna do that again. I'm gonna aim center mass. I was aiming up here at the top, so no surprise there. We're gonna scoot these closer. We left a little gap between them. We're gonna scoot these things closer, aim center mass, and see if we can get through at least 2 of them. I'm upset. I'm upset because we only blew up 1 again. I wanted to get through 2. I thought bringing them closer together would make 2 blow up. It's not the case. And I honestly don't even know how we would get through 2. So we're just gonna say 1 cinder block will protect you from a 12 gauge 1 ounce slug. That's all you need. All right, next up, we've moved from the 1 ounce slug. We're moving on to some Winchester Super X. We got Magnum buckshot loads, double aught buck, 15 pellets in these 3-inch 12 gauge shells. We got 3 cinder blocks, just kind of standing by each other over there. We're gonna see how many we can hit from about 10 yards away. All right, so not so surprising. Like I said, we're about 10 yards away from these 3 cinder blocks. Absolutely demolished the one in the middle, didn't even touch the ones on the outside. Not surprising. What did kind of surprise me though is back end of this thing has a lot more damage to it than the slug did when it was going this way. So now I might be able to get my wish of destroying 2 of these things with 1 shot. We're gonna flip these to the side, hit it with the buckshot. Firing. All right, so the Winchester Super X 3-inch 15 pellet double aught buck. Once again, only destroyed 1 of the cinder blocks. It made some finer powder out of it for sure. Something else that I got. This is also Winchester, but it's Cinder. Stop the threat. This is 2 3/4 versus the 3-inch. So we got 9 pellets, but these are copper plated. Again, I don't know if it's gonna make a difference, but we're gonna see if we can't get 2 of these cinder blocks down. The 9 pellet 2 3/4 did not do as much damage as the 15 pellet 3-inch. Something that's interesting though is it definitely had a lot more transfer of energy. These were butted up right against each other, and there's a good inch gap from that thing just hitting, pushing that cinder block behind it back. And then you got cracks here and here. So overall it didn't do as much damage, but the transfer of energy seemed to be a lot higher. Purpose of this one is just because it sounded like fun. All right, so now that we've proven scientifically, groundbreaking discovery, that single cinder block will protect you from 1-ounce slugs out of a 12 gauge, as well as 15 and 9 pellet buckshot double aught, and I'm in the running for the Nobel Peace Prize, that one, the pizza prize. We're gonna do the same thing for the VP3. Now remember, Bob's got some new threads. He's wearing a brand new tactical carrier. Got a 1-ounce slug, 12 gauge here. See how she does. All right, so like I said, we just shot a 1-ounce slug at Bob. He's wearing the VP3 armor. Let's see what's going on the inside. Oh, by the way, another great thing about this new tactical carrier, instead of just one thing of Velcro, you get double-sided Velcro, which means it handles that weight from the plates even better. All right, so got entry right here, right in the chest, and here is the back. So I can tell you right now, we did not have a pass-through. I'll show you that. So, like I said, did not have a pass-through. Close up. We did have decent amount of back face deformation. Not a surprise. You know, slugs are not part of the NIJ level 3A testing. We just wanted to see what it did for ourselves. So it hurts. I'll tell you that. It hurts. So, yeah, we can actually say we stopped a 1-ounce slug out of a 12 gauge because that did not go through. Did it hurt? Yeah. Break some ribs? Probably. Final stenosis, diagnosis. Just don't get shot with the 12-ounce or 1-ounce 12 gauge slug. Easy as that. Next we got the Winchester Defender Stop the Threat non-pellet 2 3/4 double-aught buck shotgun round. Here we go. Dang, Bob. Done blew your head off. Sorry there, buddy. Hold those for a minute. All right, so like I said, double-aught buck, 9 pellet, 2 3/4. We did. Very good job on that one. tight group there. Pellets. We didn't even get a tear on the carrier. I can feel minimal back face deformation in that. There we go. All right. See that? That's entry. No exit. A little bit of back face deformation. But yeah, guys, pretty straightforward. Like I said, those are copper plated. They're a home defense round. You got multiple pellets right there. 9 of them to be exact. And yeah, average back face deformation. So I'd say we did a really good job against that one. On to the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for in this video, it is time for Full Auto Friday. What have we got here? Wilson Combat AR 9B, full automatic, 9mm. We're gonna put this guy up against the VP3. You ready to see how she does? On the initial inspection, we're looking pretty rock solid. All right, so getting this out of there. A little bit of tears on the carrier, that's expected. Some decent deformation, but hey guys, guess what? We did not have a single pass through on full auto 9mm. There goes a little round. Pretty cool. Yep, there's we had 18 rounds in that magazine. All 18 landed there on the armor. VP3, bulletproof against full auto 9mm. Pretty cool. Next up, we've got 18 rounds of this Hornady critical defense, which is loaded with their patented FTX bullet. This is 115 grains of hollow tip damage that we got going on here. Muzzle velocity, we're showing at 1,135 feet per second. See how she does. All right, so I already counted. I'm a marksman. I got all 18 on there. Got 18 hollow point critical defense Hornady rounds in the vest. So like I said, there's 18 there. Let's pop this out. One of the biggest comments we see on our posts, videos, advertisements, whatever it is how does the VP3 stand up to full auto? So like we did with the 9mm full metal jackets, we also wanted to do some hollow points, because we know somebody out there would be like, well, yeah, that's FMJ, that's just range rounds. See how it does against hollow points. Here's your answer, folks. We got 18 rounds. It's a full mag dump. I kept it in a pretty good area. Wasn't spacing them out or nothing like that. And no pass-throughs. No pass-throughs. They're definitely, I counted again. There's all 18 in there, and we had absolutely no pass-throughs. So this level 3A NIJ certified VP3 armor holds up against full auto, hollow point, 9mm. Surprise, surprise. Well, now that we've shown you how bulletproof cinder blocks are and how effective a VP3, the BulletSafe VP3, which is US made, NIJ certified level 3A, now that we've shown you how effective it is against a full auto 9mm, I'm gonna give you to the count of 3 to get your lousy, lying, no good, full flesh and carcass off my video. 1, 2, 3. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.